Greetings, my friends. It's Andrea here. I would like to go into this interesting week in the mid of June. So let's talk about the update for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some recommended blue chips from June 10th to June 16th. This is also a free sample for the general audience, for you to know what we have in Patreon. Also, I would like to simplify things so that they are more easily understandable, and we will come with details soon to it. So let's go into the Bitcoin topic, then we continue with Ethereum, and at the end we have the blue chips. First of all, I would like to bring some good news about Bitcoin, because I know that people are very bearish in regards to it. We saw the nice pump. I filmed this on the 6th, so on the new moon. We still don't have a dump yet. And of course, one wants to take in the profits, taking into account also the volatility lately. So end of the week, we will have a very good aspect from Jupiter towards the BTC moon, and this will happen on the 14th of June 2024. So it's a good aspect that can be felt also in the first part of the week. Yes, we will have some corrections and some turbulence, but I don't think it will be very serious, because we have this positive influence from a Jupiter that gets strength crossing the 10th degrees of the sidereal Taurus. So we should really look forward to that. And now I want to go day by day in the calendar and also interpret it for you. Bitcoin between the 10th and the 16th. We start the week a bit weaker. I need to say we do have some negative influences that are on the 10th on Bitcoin. We don't have long-term aspects besides the one on the 14th, which is bigger, and it's also a trend formed with the moon. So it's the good news that I delivered. Otherwise, we do have the majority of aspects from Mercury and Venus, and they make aspects with Chiron, usually also in the sky, and this really leads us to thinking, okay, previous levels will be retested. So I don't think we will get a major out of bounds moves, so to speak, despite of the fact that on the 12th we have Venus going out of bounds, and on the 13th we have Mercury out of bounds. Out of bounds means that the planet is outside of the normal trajectory that it has, and it has the potential to show extravagant behavior. And yes, it's a case for Venus that I gave as an example in the past as well, for people who followed me since longer. Elizabeth Taylor, the famous actress, had Venus out of bounds. So you see how many romance, love relationships she had in her life. So this is a way that it's about exceeding the results that are shown, for better or worse. So you can see here the dates that are underlined in the calendar, and we have this until the 28th and the 29th of June, respectively. So for 2 weeks, we will have such influences, not only for Bitcoin, they are in the sky for everybody, and they will make aspects positive or negative with the various horoscopes. Now 11th, as you see, and 12th, they are basically mixed. 12th is the most bearish, where we see the convergence between what is in the market and what is really at Bitcoin level, that is really bearish. And this time we don't have fires from the market and Bitcoin on the same day. We have a negative fire here. So this is volatility from 11th to 13th, including. It will be very volatile, because on the 11th we do have the red fire in the market here, and we see Bitcoin is not that bad. We have a positive aspect from Mars, which will manifest because it's really at the beginning of Aries. And we do have here the red moon crescents that really happen, so moving downwards during the day, which could be quite significant in this case. And the 12th is really the worst, so to speak, where you see bad influence in the sky and also 3 negative aspects from Mars, Mercury and Venus, if I'm not mistaken, or from the Sun. One is from the Sun for Bitcoin. Then we do have the next day, which is the 13th, where we have the Bitcoin fire. Immediately, not really immediately, but after 2 days, it follows the fire in the sky. So it's like with this negative energy combined, I do think we will have a dump there. It is an opportunity to buy because we have after 14th, and on the 14th, we see also positive weather fire and also the aforementioned long-term trend for Bitcoin, which is positive. Then the weekend, I would say it's more silent and it's slightly bearish. But on the 16th, we do have another positive influence. It's from Mars, and it will be fluctuation. Also, we do have difficult aspects in the sky following after that. So with this, I shared with you the week, and also for the one agile, also the other one. And you have it. I would say that next week it will start more bearish, so to speak, but then it will be a lot of fluctuation, bearishness on the 12th and 13th, expect that, but it's an opportunity to buy for further, even let's say a swing trade that you can hold for a few days if you don't want to risk much, because as you saw, we do have some reds following. Thank you, and let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum starts the week a bit strong, I would say. You see the positive aspects on the 10th, and we have also positive bright moon crescents. So we could have a nice pump at the beginning of the week, which is fueled also by the Mars aspect that happened before. And then towards the mid of the week, it's more neutral in nature. As we see, we don't have the chart really activated, but pay attention to the 13th and 15th, where we do have Mercury and Venus out of bounds, which are activated. In general, we will have this week formed by quicker moving planets, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. So it won't be such a long-lasting trend, so to speak. But of course, correlated with Bitcoin, as we know at all times, Bitcoin would be more volatile. I see it from a pure chart perspective for Ethereum as being more stable this week. And the weekend also on the 16th brings a mix. You see here the positive aspect at Ethereum level, and we have also the negative weather, but also a drop during the day. This is basically what we can expect from Ethereum. I don't say it is a very eventful week, but it could be also pumped, especially towards the end of the week, because of the correlation with Bitcoin that has this nice trend on the 14th on Friday. So let's go into altcoin. Altcoins, from blue chips, what can we expect? We do see positive influences in the horoscope of Doge and Matic especially, and XRP it would be less. Doge and Matic do have very positive influences at the beginning of the week, exact on the 10th from longer term trends. It's not like short-term movement. And of course, the difficulty is that we need to correlate it at all times with Bitcoin having the exact aspect on the 14th. So between 10th and 14th, just look at it. It can go even beyond, I would say. So the week is very good. It's good to watch closely the TA for these altcoins. And now if you are interested in more altcoins, the gold tier gets a recommendation of other 3 besides the 8 custom altcoins that are already delivered based on voting. And should you be interested in forming a long-term strategy with altcoins for the bull market covering June 2024 until June 2025, then you are welcome to approach me if you are a member to get a 20% discount on the new product that I launched about Jupiter bringing expansion in the markets for this time. And we do have for general audience a 15% discount for the special launched price until June 30th. So I hope you are interested in this and I welcome you there. You will see a list of key dates and a calendar view per month, what would be the exact date where we do have this opportunity, this peak. I analyzed 185 altcoins from my catalog for this purpose, and I do have also another view about the market and Bitcoin and Ethereum, all of them correlated, so that you can do a better correlation between the macro driving assets for the crypto market and the altcoin itself, so that you identify when the pump can be even higher, of course, with the add of TA and this information. Thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing, and until next time, be joyful. Thank you so much for your attention today, and I would like to have also a small announcement. I had good feedback on the BTC daily aspects. Of course, this is not for everyone, and I would like to introduce them as part of the Patreon subscription for both silver and gold, and it will be available roughly in the let's say early afternoon of the day, UTC time zone, and it will be one day in advance. Also, you will have the possibility to book BTC daily even 1 week in advance, but this will not currently be a subscription. I will see if there is demand for that, and we have announcement soon regarding how you can really book a weekly prediction for Bitcoin hour by hour, and this will come up, of course, for you for the whole month with a long-term view, and you might be interested in some weeks and not in others, depending on the higher level trends that we see. I hope this will be interesting for you, and I want to thank you for your loyalty, for all the Patreon and Telegram members, and welcome the new ones that are interested in Bitcoin at this level of detail. Thank you so much again, and until next time, be joyful. See you.